Tate McKelly here with BelieveLand Media with quarterback Zac Braucher. Braucher, how are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Doing solid, man. So pretty much just what have you been doing in the offseason just improve?
Yeah, so I actually didn't play a spring sport this year to get in the weight room. So, you know, the coaches had me on a nice workout plan and I got a lot stronger. And the off-season was a lot of mechanical work because I'm new to the position, obviously. So it's my first year taking on the quarterback role, so I'm excited.
Played behind Carson last year. Just what did you learn from him?
Yeah, you know, he's obviously a great quarterback, and, you know, playing receiver for him, you learn a lot about, you know, where to place the ball and all the mechanical stuff. And, you know, it's actually great that I got to learn from him last year.
I mean, you played receiver last year, so you know what it's like. What are some of your favorite targets out here this year that you're just ready to play with?
Yeah, so this year we got John Collins out here, and Jack Andes replacing Mason Ashby out there. So we have a lot of dynamic playmakers. My goal is just to get them the ball in space, let them do their job.
Obviously, Federal League games are tough. What are you just personally ready for, just going into those games?
Yeah, you know, we have a goal this year, you know, put up the 24th banner. So, you know, we're working hard right now, and you know, we want to sweep the Federal League. That's always the goal, and put a banner up so our senior class is remembered.
Pretty much, just what can we expect for you this year for being the starting quarterback for the Vikings?
Yeah, you know, I'm always going to go out there and give it my all. Obviously, first year I'm going to make some mistakes, but I'm always going to bounce back and always give it my all out there.
Tate McKelly here with BelieveLand Media, here with DN Bryce Roach. Bryce, how you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Doing solid. So pretty much, what have you been working so far this offseason?
Yeah, I mean, we just been working as a team to get better. I mean, we got some holes to fill, but I think overall we're a pretty experienced team, and we think we can win a lot of games, and our goal is to win the Federal League Championship.
Just looking at the team this year, what do you think the team got better on?
I think our line's definitely improved. I mean, we returned everybody on the line pretty much, so I think that was the area where we were kind of weak last year, but I think it's a strength now, and we're going to be able to run the ball.
Obviously, going into your senior year, just what's it mean to lace cleats up just one more time, and just what's the drive looking like to just make a run?
Yeah, I mean, I think our senior class is all motivated. We all want to have a good senior year. We want to go out with a bang and, like I said, get that Federal League Championship.
All right, Tate McKelly with BelieveLand Media here with DN Drew Ziarko. Drew, how you doing today?
Good, how you doing?
Pretty good. So coming back, just off-season vibes. How's the team looking?
I think we're looking pretty good. We got a lot of numbers out here. A lot of people showing up every day, getting the work in. A lot of work off-season in the weight room. Camp went good. We're looking pretty good.
What can we expect from this team so far?
I think we're gonna play hard. We're gonna play fast. We're gonna run the ball a lot. We're gonna open up the pass with our run, and defensively we're gonna try to shut it down. Win games that way.
Obviously, you're returning as a senior this year. What's it mean to just get out there for one last time?
It means a lot. I've played this game my whole life, and so this is probably my last year. And I just want to go out, have fun every game, but also I want to win the games, make it memorable, and have a good season. I don't want to go out on a bad season.
What have you personally been doing in the off season to just get better?
Well, I lifted a lot throughout winter and spring and into the summer too. Run a little bit, get a good diet down, put some weight on a little bit, and just try to get stronger and faster in the offseason.
Told Coach, you guys made a little bit of a run in the playoffs, lost in the second round. What are you guys trying to do this time, just throughout the season, just to make that playoff push at the end?
Yeah, our first goal is to win the Federal League Championship. That's always our main goal, and then in the playoffs, it's a new game. It's week by week. You're not guaranteed the next week, so we're just we're going to work hard each week for the game ahead of us and not worry about the next week.
All right, Tate McKelly here with BelieveLand Media with Hoover Vikings head coach Brian Baum. Brian, how you doing today?
Good.
Just coming out of camp, how's the team looking so far?
I'm pretty pleased where we're at. We returned a lot of guys to experience things there. I like the way we reacted last Friday night in our scrimmage with Ashland. The 5-wide attack, we don't really go over that stuff in camp. I thought we reacted well to it, did a nice job defensively. I think they're set to have a good year out there. And, for us offensively, we're still looking for some positions to solidify themselves. Some guys are competing there all the way through camp. And even to this day, we're looking at who's going to start for us next Friday night against Buchholz. So, like I said, it's fun to watch these position battles and guys step up, solidify their positions. And, with the depth we had returning, we have expectations. Keys for that would be staying healthy and obviously reaching our potential. Each and every week is going to be a challenge for us, so it's a tough schedule.
Talking about guys returning, 2 other quarterbacks that didn't graduate. What have you really seen out of them so far?
Start with the senior Zac Braucher, 2-time All-Ohio wide receiver. Nice athlete, has good composure in the pocket, is a scramble threat, for the defenses. And our junior returning receiver quarterback is John Collins, big kid, really runs well in the tackles, can step the ball as well. And when he's a quarterback and Braucher's receiver, that's a tough duo out there. So he gives us something as well. So I expect we'll see time for both those guys this year.
Coming out of the offseason, what's been the main focus just headed into camp on the offensive side of the ball and the defensive side of the ball?
Defensively, we can't be complacent. We have to attack. I know that we return a lot of guys there. Got to continue, just the reads, having your head in the right place, not getting a big ego, and not doing, all the little details that it takes to be successful. Offensively, we got to solidify some guys in the offensive line. We must have a better rush attack, for that offensive line this year, and I believe we're going to do that. And like I said, they're still solidifying themselves, and the quarterback position, getting that rapport with those receivers. And when you're playing 2 of them, at times you got to make sure you have that rapport with those different guys and the packages that they have with them.
Talk about the Federal League. It's one of the hardest leagues here. What's the mindset just going into each of those games this season?
We have to be more physical. We have more physical opposition. Holding on to the ball when the physicality gets big, because turnovers become huge. No silly penalties. Just being a smart football team. We're not going to be as fast as all the teams out there, so we have to play physical. We have to play very smart, and here's Hoover, we can do that.
And then last year, you guys made a little push in the playoffs. You won a game, lost a game. Obviously, sour taste in your mouth. What are you guys trying to do this year to fix that and make an even further run of the playoffs?
Yeah, we play 1 week at a time, and that goes to the playoffs. Well, when we get there, we want to focus and be focused. And last year we ended up losing the second round of the playoffs to Green. The first game was close, and the second one they got us. And it came down to we didn't execute, and we didn't make a couple plays that would have kept it a good game had we made those plays, which was unusual, uncharacteristic for us, that we were unfocused at times. So just keeping the focus in the playoffs, just like I would in a regular season, week at a time.